Racing from out wide on the track, Ravishing Sloy gets the first call, bounces out to lead over Bay of Biscay, Soho Spectre. They were followed behind those runners then by Nathan Street, and on the improve is Sergeant Lou. No speed from We Walk by Faith, but as anticipated, he's managed to get it one off the inside. They were followed then by Minos and In Excess. Well back in the race is American Spirit, and last of all is Chicago Bard as they hit that first turn, 2,000 to go, and taking up the front running Bay of Biscay. In second, Posse Parked is Sergeant Lou, and third, Ravishing Sloy. Soho Spectre is sitting back in fourth spot on the inside and sliding into the 1-1 Minos. Three back in the moving line, We Walk by Faith, and then came American Spirit In Excess. And last of all of the main group of horses here as they work into the straight is Chicago Barton, getting into bad trouble not long after the start. Nathan Street has tailed off. They work down the straight. They've got a mile to go. Lead time 55.5, and Bay of Biscay is the pilot. Second, Posse Parked on the outside is Sergeant Lou, and under lock and key third is Ravishing Sloy. 1-1 for Minos. Soho Spectre 3 pegs, and We Walk by Faith is only 15 metres off the leader and is sitting 3 back in the running line. Next the inner is American Spirit from In Excess. Well back is Chicago Bard, and after striking trouble, Nathan Street has tailed off. They go into the back, and on the back of a 55.5, they've gone a 31.5 split, so the leader's getting some real cheap sections, and into the back it's Bay of Biscay. It leads the way by 3 metres to Sergeant Lou, Parked second. Third, Posse on the inner is Ravishing Sloy as the Derby field head into the back. On the outside, 1-1 is Minos, and then came on the inside Soho Spectre, 3 markers and fifth. On the outside, 3 back as We Walk by Faith, followed well back by American Spirit, In Excess, Chicago Bart, and 100 metres almost away at the back is Nathan Street. Second split, 30-1. The Derby field work off the back. That half covered off in 61.6, and it's still Bay of Biscay. Takes them to the 600 metre mark, and the cages 2 metres in front. Sergeant Lou tries to stick on. Ravishing Sloy's on the inside, needing an out. They were followed by Minos. Next of all, back on the inside is Soho Spectre. We Walk by Faith spots them about 15 to 20 metres. Well back in the field, that is American Spirit, In Excess, Chicago Bart, Nathan Street tailed off. 27.9 the quarter. Bay of Biscay, what's he got left? Comes into the straight in front of Sergeant Lou. Nowhere to go. Ravishing Sloy. Minos presents to the middle of the track and is coming with a big run. Getting out is American Spirit and also Soho Spectre. There's no We Walk by Faith for the moment. Going to the leaders, Minos. On the inside, Bay of Biscay, but getting the split, Soho Spectre. Soho Spectre over the top, grabs the lead and wins the Derby. Soho Spectre with a barnstormer has beaten Bay of Biscay. Minos a big run. American Spirit was huge. Sergeant Lou stuck on. There was no We Walk by Faith. It finished well back in the field. Behind them then Ravishing Sloy, In Excess, Chicago Bart, and Nathan Street has tailed off 26.8. The rate 155, and Soho Spectre a local victory for Rick Alchin. It was buried pegs, and he had to ease across the carts of other runners, and he came with a withering burst. And a big salute from Rick as he crossed the line victorious. The time for the race, 2:51.6. The mile rate is 1:55.1. A bolter wins the Derby. Soho Spectre, Rick Alchin trains and drives for owner RJ Watson. An Art Major Delightful Jade, and just finished with a real barnstormer. 3-4-2-10 interim. 3-4-2-10 the interim placings. And that has been quite the win of Soho Spectre, coming with that brilliant burst over the top to win. It was 1 metre by 2. 1 metre by 2 were the margins, and the time for the race, the times were 31.5, 30-1, 27.9 and 26.7, and he's covered a lot of ground to get to that post first, and that's been a terrific performance by the winner of the race. So that's the story there. 3, 4, 2 and 10, 251.6, 155.1. Soho Spectre, a brilliant 3-year-old performance to take the Derby, race number 5.